Hey guys, it's Evan and Harrison from the Wildlife Brothers, and today we have two very special individuals to show you, two Eastern Black Racers. This is one of the most incredible opportunities we have ever had. The first time we've handled Eastern Black Racers in the wild, and they are such sweethearts. So, let's take a look at one of the most incredible snake species here in Pennsylvania. So bro, you want to explain what's going on today? Sure. So we were just kind of going about our day, and a friend of ours called me and said, hey, my friend has two snakes caught in a trash can and we don't know what to do. So Evan and I came over as fast as we could, and when we took a look inside, we actually found two Eastern Black Racers. So what we did is we took them from that person's residence. We didn't film the capture for privacy purposes, and then we brought them here to a local patch of woods where these guys are going to live a very long and healthy life. So what we're gonna do now is take them out of this snake bag so we can get you an up-close look at some very cool snakes. Awesome. So we're gonna take the Black Racers out now. We believe that this is a breeding pair. One is a female, one is a male, and they are both stunning, fully grown racers. Now, we have been very careful to be incredibly gentle in the transport process. So these guys have just been curled up in the snake bag here, and I'm going to grab out the first one. There's a female. There we go. Wait for this reveal, guys. There's a head. Hi, sweetheart. Woohoo! That is the female. Look at her. Now, she's been curled up in that bag for a few minutes, so it's going to take her a little bit to calm down. But this is a fully grown Eastern Black Racer. All right, so I'm gonna take the male out now. We actually have the female sitting right down there in front of us. She's being a doll, just posing up for us. So I'm gonna grab the male. Now, this is very important to note that we're not harming the snakes in any way. This is proper protocol when you're relocating snakes. I'm just gonna grab him out by the tail and be very gentle. Wait till you see him. What a handsome little devil he is. Now you'll see he's a little bit smaller than the female and quite a bit calmer too. And he is such a gentleman. So we're gonna get these guys into a controlled environment and give you an up-close look. So this is the Eastern Black Racer, a beautiful species, and actually we've encountered the southern subspecies of Black Racer before down in Florida. Now this is the eastern variety. These guys are found all across the east coast of the United States and in a variety of habitats. So they're found in open grassland areas, in woodlands like we are now, and also very commonly throughout many parts of suburbia. So you'll see these guys in backyards, in old barns or sheds, anywhere that they can find some cover and also do some hunting. Now this is actually a pretty useful species to have on your property, ironically given the context of this video, because they will be eating a lot of the pest species such as rodents, other reptiles, amphibians, all kinds of stuff like that these guys will be preying on. So that can be good for wherever they're living because it's keeping those pest species in check. And look at how beautiful this snake is. They have that gorgeous black coloration, incredibly streamlined bodies, and they are not called racers for nothing. This is an incredibly quick species, very difficult actually to capture in the wild, and when they're not cornered, these guys will disappear into the underbrush in seconds. So we're really fortunate to be able to work with these two. They're being excellent sports. You can see he's just flicking his tongue in and out there, trying to get a read on the situation, but he is being an absolute gentleman for us. Look at those eyes. Absolutely. These guys actually have quite large eyes for a snake, and that's because they are primarily visual hunters. So what these guys are going to do, they have incredibly keen eyesight, and as they're hunting through areas of open grassland, they're actually going to stick their heads up above the grass to look for any little flicks of movement. And that is a very unique behavior called periscoping, something seen in a lot of racer species. Now these guys also, as you'll see, every now and then he'll stick his tongue out from his mouth, and he's just collecting little scent particles from the air and pressing them to the roof of his mouth
where he has a specialized organ called the Jacobson's organ, which essentially allows him to analyze those scent particles to figure out if there are potential prey items around or even predators. Now, a snake this size is not going to have many natural predators here in eastern Pennsylvania. Maybe something like a large great blue heron or a bird of prey would try to take these guys, but pretty much they're not going to be challenged by anything out here in the environment. And we're incredibly fortunate to get these guys on camera because they are an absolutely fascinating species.
So we have our little female out right now, and she's in that defensive position that you see there, and this is absolutely characteristic of the eastern black racer. These guys are very intelligent, and you notice that she is tracking all of my movement. Every time I try and get close, she keeps her head trained on my body. Now the black racer, there we go, that's a good girl. The black racer is not by any means a dangerous species of snake. These guys are non-venomous, so they pose no threat to a person from a health perspective. However, they do get quite large, as you can see, and there are a lot of teeth in that mouth. So that is not an animal that you ever want to bite you. Because these guys strike so readily, because they musk so readily when they're handled, this is not a snake species that we would ever recommend anyone go out and try to handle on your own. Evan and I are extremely fortunate in the fact that we've spent many years working with snakes. We know how to read their body language. We know when it's safe to handle them with this much liberty. But this is an animal that if you do ever see in your backyard, if you ever encounter them out in the wild, please give them the space that they deserve, just a couple of feet, observe them from where you are, and if you do want them removed, there are plenty of people around the US who are able to take these animals and relocate them into a better habitat. This is an animal that so many people around the world are afraid of. A big black snake like this inspires so much fear in the general public. But this is exactly what we want to show you, that the black racer is a really calm and intelligent species of snake. She is not striking wildly. She's not randomly trying to bite me for no reason. Once she realized that we are not here to hurt her, she's actually very calm.
So we're gonna release these eastern black racers now. Thank you guys for being such good sports. There's the female. She may not even run, actually. She's been very calm so far, for the most part. Come on, away you go. And now it's the little male's turn. He's rearing to go, so hard to say goodbye to these snakes. How's that for a closing shot, huh? We hope you guys enjoyed this up-close look at the eastern black racer. This was our first time working with this species, and if you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like down below and comment what you guys thought of these beautiful snakes. And be sure to subscribe to the Wildlife Brothers now, because we have plenty more exciting content coming for you guys very soon. So with nothing left to say, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Two beautiful eastern black racers, and then there's him. Nice.